Hi everybody, Vrangin Gamer here, and we are back in the Vale. It's Crusader Kings 3 with the Game of Thrones mod, and this is the life of Lady Rhea Royce. I think we're in part 5 now. The episodes are coming thick and fast. In the last episode we took a piece of land up here. We took, what did we take? Tamerlan. We've kept it for ourselves so far. We had another child, a son, an heir, Jonas Royce, and we attended a feast in Lord Michael the Raven of Heart's Home, where apparently the tea is fantastic. Now we had a plot. So we've got to. That was literally at the end of the episode. So we've got to travel home. So we're going via the Vale and the Moon Gate. See if we can pick up a few bonuses along the way. We are trying to murder somebody, as you do, and the person we are trying to murder is betrothed to Laena Velaryon. Laena Velaryon, as well as coming from a high Valyrian, well-respected family, has a dragon, and I completely forgot which dragon she has. She has none other than Vhagar. Let's have a look at him. He's a beast, obviously. And she's a beast. Forgot Vhagar's female. The hope is, and I don't know whether it's going to work, if our murder scheme works, we might be able to marry our son to Laena Velaryon. She's 23, so there's going to be a bit of an age gap. In fact, let's just think about this. Let's add 16 onto there. Oh yeah, that makes a 39. Would we be able to have children? But, well, regardless, if it worked, at least we would have Laena Velaryon and Vhagar for any potential wars. I keep looking at Jaehaera, another daughter, to see if she gets a dragon. And he has had another daughter, born on the 2nd of the 3rd moon, so very recently. Not had much chance to claim a dragon or to hatch a dragon. So we'll unpause. Let's see. We visited the location of the Battle of the Seven Stars. This is where the established kingdom of Mountain and Vale. And travel, fortified knowledge. The high altitude and brisk air of the Eyrie has a very refreshing quality as we traverse the local hill fort. The soldiers in the valley below appear to be practicing some rare type of training technique I haven't seen before. I move in closely, failing to restrain my curiosity. While doing so, I am approached by the local captain, Darren. Would you like to join in, my lady? I'm always up for a challenge. We could become an expert in rough terrain. There's a lot of rough terrain in the Vale. Either way, 80% we gain the trait rough terrain expert. Lots of lovely advantages. Or we get reckless. Yeah, okay. But I mean, I think that we are up for this challenge. We were not up for that challenge. No, we were. Sorry, we were. We gained the rough terrain expert. Sorry, I don't know what I was thinking. Excellent. That's good. But now, tempting fruit. Is this Pera? This is our sister, isn't it? Yeah, our road takes us through the treacherous part of the Eyrie. While I scan for dangers ahead, a rustling bush grabs my attention. Could it be a wild animal? I brace myself for impact. Pera jumps out of the bush instead, holding a plant just off in the bushes. You scared me, Pera. Anyway, let me see what you have here. Some kind of fruit, I exclaim. Yes, it looks and smells so delicious. I wonder what it tastes like. Maybe I'll take just a little bite, she says. Hold on, what if it's poisonous? We could get an unknown plant rash. Or we let Pera eat it. She might get unknown plant bliss. One of those types of plants, eh? We'll let Pera eat it. It's harmless after all. She just found some nice mushrooms on the way home. A duel demanded. An imposing man is standing in the road ahead of us. This journey home has been quite, what's the word? Eventful. I am Goodwin of Webb Wood. I have bested dozens of women in combat, and honestly, all those fights were dull. So here I am on this road looking for someone better than me, someone I can learn from. If you can best me in combat, I will become valuable and loyal servant. And so on this day I demand to meet one of you in a fair fight. We have no interest in a fair fight, and we trample him. It might be less valuable after I win, but I don't say that's particularly in our favour. Well, it is in our favour, but not enough. But then our captain is even worse than me. I don't think we have any interest in fair fight. If you're out here just fighting women in combat, I think we're going to trample you. A foreign treat. It's not the first time I catch my courtier Harith fiddling around with some flowers he's been picking along the road. What is it with people eating plants and flowers? Sometimes I swear I even hear him singing. Oh, sighing. Sighing. I need my glasses on. Overlooking Felmore's holding. My liege, he says, it's not a secret that my heart has found a new home far from home. A new home far from home. Alas, my soul aches for Yenneera. My desires know no end. Her eyes, her hair. I long for just a salute. I die for a word. Please, I beg you, let me stay with her. He's just a courtier. He's not a bad steward. And he has fallen for Yenneera. She has high intrigue and deceitful. Maybe she wouldn't like it if we told him he wasn't allowed to stay. But then again, we're chaste, so, and we didn't have a very good husband. Well, our second one's not so bad, and we are rude and shy. Yeah, so that rules out the last one. And I think we'll go down this route. We have no time for such juvenile infatuations. And we convinced him to stay. Yeah, absolutely. And even more, danger. This is fine. Travelling through the sometimes harsh environments has invigorating effects on at least my state of mind and vigour. As I glance over at Captain Oswin, however, he does not appear to be doing quite as good. His movement is laboured, his breathing heavy, and spontaneous bursts of coughing ripple through his body. Clearly he is not well. Oh, he's shivering. Poor fella. Rest and let him recover, or it's just a little cough. No, well, I think we let him recover. We just get our journey home delayed slightly. Right, here we are. The time has come. My agents are in place. One of them will pay the assassin the very night the deed will happen. Another will ensure the wall is unguarded. A third will leave a subtle trail of candles to Lacroix's bedchamber. Is that the best? Is that the best thing as a trail? Everything is in place. We've got the best chance of him being killed and the best chance of not being found out about it. So here we go. The plan worked. Alaquo is finally dead. Thankfully, my involvement in the crime remains unknown. I do love surprise visits. Right, the newly grieving Lena Valarian. Oh no. Can I not arrange a marriage between... We have some Arryns as our courtiers. Interesting. Where's our son? Player heir and son. Yeah. Why is that? I wonder if that being the sworn shield has anything to do with it. Oh, Alaquo, I think we might have murdered you for no reason whatsoever. I will have to keep an eye on Jaheira and Vela Valerian now. Oh, well, a little bit of murder, spice things up slightly. Are we being told about all the dragons? We will be, you will be, you will be. Who owns all these dragons then? Bonded with Prince Aegon. Vermithor probably won't bond with anybody. Sunfire must be Aegon's. Oh no. Doesn't look like they have anybody. Yeah, Rhaenyra. Lena. Okay. Yes, I don't think we can get a dragon queen yet. At long last I am finally home. There is nothing better than arriving back in Runestone after a long journey. I look forward to resting for some time, but the call of the road beckons ever onwards. My entourage reports we journeyed for 155 days and traversed 50 baronies. Thank the 701 I can go inside again. Right, let me just have another quick look just to make sure it wasn't anything to do with ticking over a day. Yeah, I certainly can't arrange a marriage with her. And I don't know whether I can do it through... No. Okay, well that didn't work how I wanted it to work. Never mind. What about an offer of guardianship from Lady Jane? Let's have a look at that in a second. What about fabricating a claim on Longmore? Because I'm assuming we can't do that at the moment. No, we have no Casus Belli against it. Right, do we want to send our son and heir to be raised by Jaemund Glorystone, most skillful guardian? He has a high diplomacy, but he's got a terrible prowess and martial. Compassionate, generous, gregarious. I don't think he has the skills to squire or look after my son, so no, we'll decline. Thank you, but no thank you. We can't build any more buildings in Runestone, can we? We looked at this last episode. The small harbour in Tamerlan will be built relatively soon. Another child is going in my room. In my room. And my husband Rob will be proud. Right. Can we build something else as well? Let's go right down to the bottom. There's usually yeah, I thought blacksmiths maybe gave a gold bonus as well as levy reinforcement. The apiaries give us 0.2 gold. I'm actually going to go with the Godswood. We did convert, didn't we, to... No, we didn't. Weirwood of the Seven, Lower Valeman. Oh, yes, okay. We could have our husband. I was going to say we could have our husband. What's the word? Not the guardian. A kind of guardian of our children to convert them to his old gods, which is what I wanted to do. But we can't. I wonder if that's because they're too young. This is still a ridiculous, amount of piety that we're never going to get. So yeah, why couldn't we set our husband up as our child educator? We can have another intrigue. We'll go with a job done right. Hostile scheme success. We never actually did that, did we? Let's go for the Godswood. Is my spouse up to the task? Some of my counsellors believe the job is theirs by right of blood or influence alone. How wrong they are. I expect results, yet I am often disappointed. After a long day I am complaining to Rob when he interrupts me. Let me do something about it, wife. Could be rare. A few lessons might sharpen their wits. Master at Arms Lord Ector would benefit from some help. He would get study in martial. Yeah, okay. Spy Master Estin. Oh, he's not too bad. Or Septon Alwyn. He's okay. Master at Arms could use your help. Oh, we could go to Lord Corliss's Grand Tournament does that mean he would like us more? She's still not betrothed. Ward, that's the word I was thinking of. Why won't she get married? It's surely got to be something to do with being the sworn shield, I guess. Doesn't say anything on there though, does it? Someone could probably let me know in the comments why it doesn't look like she wants to marry. No dragon for Jaheira or Vela. Well, let's go to Lord Corliss's tournament. We probably don't need a mountaineer. We will customize the route again and go through Crab's Return for the stewardship. Does that suddenly mean we have to? No, we won't do it that way. After we have been at Driftmark, we will go to Spicetown. After Spicetown, we will go to High Tide. After High Tide, we will go to Dragonstone. And then shall we go to Crab's Return? Why after Crab's Return? Presumably that's the quickest route. We'll not bother with Claw Isle. Whoops. Let's take that off. Captains. And I'm going to sneeze. I think I muted it in time. Excuse me. We will use Chael as our caravan master, and that's reduced those dangers to just 2 mediums. Okay, we will go for that. My fellow attendee, Lord Corliss, is hosting a grand tournament competition in the vicinity of Driftmark as time has come for us to depart. We shall represent the House of Royce and make the Lower Valeman people proud. While we are there, we should also seize the opportunity to experience the Westerosi Valerian culture and have a look at some dragons. I can't wait. Oh, travel, weird whispers. I've noticed Raymar avoids me more than usual. He always sits at the opposite end of the table whenever we're invited to a feast and consistently refuses my company while camping. We may not have the best of relationships, but that attitude is starting to tire me, especially when I overhear him defaming me. Rhea is an abhorrent hag. I'd be a way better lady than her, really. Raymar, is there something you want to tell us? It's perfectly fine. We're all accepting here. If you want to be a lady, you can be a lady. You want to know how it is? I'll show you. It looks like we would have a fight. Caravan Master Chael, take care of it. Chael lightly scolds Raymar, gives him a telling off. Our brother-in-law. You're going to end your days in a dungeon. Get out of my sight now. Is that the window here? Caravan Master, take care of it. Oh, my life. Ditch! Ditch! I hear Eldred sound out in panic. Soon thereafter I hear a loud cracking sound, like that of wood breaking, or of my patience finally snapping. Yeah, these journeys take a long time. We've hardly got anywhere. I step out on the grass to see the splintered remains of a wagon wheel. My wagon wheel. I'm sorry, my liege. It was my turn as lookout, and I fell asleep at the reins. Jeez, I'm surrounded by idiots. Shit, we're going to be late. Shuffle the supplies around. I'll ride from now on. Shit, we're going to be late. Travel, derelict ship. The sea is calm and forgiving today. Still as a boulder and powerful wind at our back to boot. It seems it'll be an easy day for the rowers below. But then I spot the mangled corpse of a ship, buried nose first into some jagged rocks just ahead. There doesn't appear to be any survivors, and the rocks would be no trivial thing to navigate, yet I feel compelled to go and investigate this mysterious wreck. More delays, but I think we'll be alright. Nothing but death that way. Let's investigate. We found nothing. So I think as we are on our way, the journey has begun and now we're at sea. I think we'll draw this episode to a close and the tournament will be in the next episode. Yeah, the marriage thing didn't work out for us. So yeah, we murdered somebody for no reason whatsoever, unfortunately. Maybe one of the other Valerian children will hatch a dragon, and we can still attempt to get a dragon rider amongst our family. But yes, thanks for joining me. Please like and subscribe. That would be fantastic. I'd really appreciate it. And I hope to see you again soon. But in the meantime, look after yourselves and